human power. They're gonna have to use some human power to get this on the tow truck because the winch won't be strong enough by itself, not with those flat tires. So right now they're having a quick briefing with the barangay before they start the operation, and a quick briefing with the media, GMA, ABS-CBN, TV5, and you can see many of the guys are happy to see the barangay chairman because she's somewhat of a celebrity. Right now they're looking at this truck parked here. They're speaking to the driver, asking to see his license so they can issue a ticket for illegal parking, and then they'll allow him on his way. And beside that truck, they're also looking at this tricycle. No drivers come out to take the ticket and move the vehicle, so most likely it will be impounded. In fact, I can see part of the towing crew are coming in now to take it away. They're also hooking up to this one here for obstructing the sidewalk. And further along the road here, the SCOG team are telling these guys to clear this construction material. It's blocking the sidewalk and it's blocking the road. And further along, they're looking at these heavy equipment that's parked blocking the sidewalk, partially in the road. I wonder if you can impound this kind of vehicle. So they already took the driver's license from this man, and he's going to take this one away. This one here is being impounded. Someone tried to say, I'll be the one to move it, but their driver's license doesn't allow them to drive this kind of vehicle on a public road, so it will be impounded to clear the obstruction. Further along the road, I can see they've connected to this truck. There was a driver, but the vehicle doesn't start, so that's why they've impounded it to clear the obstruction. And here's another tow truck that's pulling away a very large truck. And further along the road, the tow truck's getting ready to pick up this one. The vehicle also doesn't work, so that's why it's being towed away. Aside from vehicles, I have to say the sidewalk's pretty clear here. And if you look at the sidewalk clearing team's truck, it's pretty much empty. Here they stopped a motorcycle. There's a young boy on the front. You can see the guy has the extra helmet, but instead of putting it on the kid, he had food inside the helmet. So apparently his food is more important than the baby's head. Incredible. I mean, to be honest, the helmet's too big for the child anyway, and the child's not allowed to ride at the front. But nonetheless, you know, I don't even know what to say. And here goes another truck now, and one more over here, and one more. And right now the enforcer is writing out tickets to this truck. Let's ask why. So I just verified now the violation is coding, and you can see many of the barangay staff are also here to help out with the operation. That's quite unusual actually. Normally they just watch you or they just don't turn up at all, but today they're actually getting involved. Right now they're doing the sirens and the horn and calling out to try and get the attention of whoever owns these motorcycles here on the sidewalk. Someone has already appeared with a driver's license to claim responsibility for these bikes, although he can only claim responsibility for one, then move it. 2 bikes needs 2 drivers. And the sidewalk clearing team are looking at this now. A small eatery placed here on the road. The funny thing is that this obstruction here is made of a tarpaulin which has some kind of city ordinance written on it. And if you're wondering about my shirt today, the Payatas Football Club, this came from the Fair Play for All Foundation. They're there in Payatas near the dump site, and what they do is they have a football club for the children there. They also give them basic lessons in English and math, and they give them meals every day. They have a hydroponic garden on their roof. It's just small, but it's a good foundation, so I thought I'd show it today just to, you know, try and raise some more awareness for what they're doing. So right now they're looking at this extension here, some kind of burger shop. So the sidewalk clearing team will now help them transfer this so it won't be blocking the road or the sidewalk anymore. And someone just asked them, how about all of this stuff? And then the barangay said, oh no, that's something that we're doing. But the thing is, if you invite the team here, they're really going to operate on everything. It doesn't matter whose obstruction it is, if it belongs to the barangay, if it belongs to a private home, they're going to treat it all the same. And right now they're clearing these stalls here and taking down the canopy that's overhanging the sidewalk and maybe perhaps even the road. And they're also looking at this canopy here which extends into the road. If a big vehicle comes along here, they could smash into that. Further along the road, they're calling in a flatbed tow truck to take this one away. The sidewalk clearing team are also removing this canopy. Imagine once it's put out, it will block the sidewalk. It might even extend into the road, but I think they're going to let the owner keep it, so there's always a possibility it might go back up later, but that's really down to the barangay to maintain. And over here they're also removing this one. You often see these near bus terminals, and sometimes the vendors will actually attach this to someone else's wall. They have no permission or anything, they just attach it to the wall, bang nails into someone's wall. For this one I don't know, perhaps it's the owner of this property, but they are removing it. Human power, they're going to have to use some human power to get this on the tow truck because the winch won't be strong enough by itself, not with those flat tires. And here they're issuing a ticket to this jeepney for illegal parking. It's partially in the road, partially on the sidewalk. And you can see there are also a couple of guys here from the PMP. Let's see what's going on with the jeepney over here. So it turns out that jeepney is actually going to be towed away because no one has the key to start the vehicle and drive it away. And here goes that jeepney now. And over here the sidewalk clearing team along with the owner deconstructing this canopy over the sidewalk. One of the difficulties with these kind of extensions is when the roof overlaps, because you don't really want to damage the roof over their home, you just want to remove the canopy. So they're looking at these two vehicles here. Someone from the barangay told me this is an open space parking area, this whole area here. But the problem is, in their mind, the barangay mind, is that they've made it private by putting these barriers here. So they've asked the sidewalk clearing team to remove these barriers. Right now they're trying to break the chain. And in fact he was able to break the chain, so now they can break them apart. So they're just finishing clearing away those fences now, and it'll be open again for anyone to use. So further along the road there's a basketball court. I wonder if this car can fit through there. Yeah, it's a bit tight, but he can squeeze through. You can see this car is trying to reverse out the driveway there. They're having a hard time, and imagine if you have to do that every single day. So they'll probably be glad that they're moving this basketball hoop. So they'll start by removing the heavy weights, and you can see they're just moving it out of the way now. It's going to the side for now, but they'll have to find a better place for this, perhaps in some kind of barangay hall or a sports center. And just behind the basketball hoop they're looking at this jeepney parked here. Could be a ticket, could be towed away. Let's see how it plays out. There doesn't seem to be any driver yet, so the towing crew are getting into place now. Here's a motorcycle, two riders, no helmets. They're just being stopped now. They're asked to see their driver's license, OR, CR, everything like that. Verify everything's in order with the bike. So the bike's now being impounded, and the enforcers following down the road to stop him. And you can see that motorcycle's already on the back of the tow truck. So that one was a little bit strange. They stopped the motorcycle, the driver immediately went down, walked around the corner, got in a van and drove away. In fact, the driver's turned up again.
Sir, hindi naman din namin gusto yung mahuli kami, di ba?
Ito po sir, pakiintindi lang po yung sasabihin ko ha. Hindi po kami magiging patas. Si nanay, ang asawa, nasa ospital. Pinato ko po yung jeep. Kung awa ang mananaig sa amin, hindi kami magiging patas sa pagpapatupad namin ng batas.
Hindi sir, yung sa akin naman sir, iba naman dun sa ano.
Naiintindihan ko po kayo. Intindihin nyo si nanay, maluha-luha, nasa ospital ang asawa. Binibigay sa amin ang susi. Hindi ko mapagbigyan dahil labag po yan sa panuntunan namin. Ang sinasabi ko lang, intindihin nyo rin ho kami. Nagpapatupad lang kami ng batas.
Seconds lang sir. Seconds lang.
Sir.
Andiyan lang sa kanto sir.
Sir.
Nung pagbalik ko, nasa ano na yung ano ko.
Standard nyo po yun. Hindi po yun ang standard na sinusunod namin. Yung sinusunod po namin, standard sa panuntunan po ng MMDA. Kung mali, palagay nyo mali yung apprehension namin, pwede nyo po kaming ireklamo. Pero paninindigan ko po yan. Paninindigan ko po yung huli na yan.
Tayo kailangan mapag
Yun nga po
ano,
sir. Yun nga po sir. Ang sa akin naman,
kasi kaya nga ako nag-ano ngayon sir, dahil ayoko na rin ng
kaya nga po.
Pero kung yung license naman may ano ko.
Sir, napaka specific po sa batas na kung mag-drive ka ng motorized vehicle, motorsiklo o sasakyan, kailangan may lisensya kang dala.
Kasi nga po yung
sir,
ano ko.
Naiintindihan ko po. Intindihin niyo po kami at the time of apprehension wala po kayong dala. Tama po ba?
Wala akong dala sir, pero
tama po ba?
Tama sir,
okay.
tama sir.
So yun po ang sinusunod po na panuntunan ng ating mga enforcer.
Sana yung gano'n na ano sana sir, kahit konti, di ba?
Sir, yun nga po.
Kahit konti lang sir. Kahit konti lang.
Parang
kasi
sinasabi,
napakahirap
sige,
din naman sa amin sir, yung magtutubos ka ng ano na
sir,
kompleto ka naman sa may papel yung motor ko, may lisensya ako.
Sir, kawani po ako ng gobyerno. Ikaw, mamamayan na nagbabayad ng buwis. Parang sinasabi mo, sa binabayaran mo ng sweldo, kahit konti lang, huwag kang sumunod. kahit konti lang lumabag ka. Sir,
Ang hirap din sa
hindi
amin,
po
sir,
ba-
na katulad
hindi
namin.
po ba dapat-
Manlulupa lang kami, sir.
Sino
Oo.
po ba ang hindi?
Yung itutubos mo lang na ano, yung ano po
Sir,
ba sa oras
yung,
na ano,
yung,
sir?
yung discussion na yan, manlulupa, mantutubig. Kahit sa ere ka pa, pare-pareho po tayo. Kasi kung hindi ko may magiging patas, wala po tayong maipapatupad na batas. Kung papagbigyan ko ang senator, papagbigyan ko ang manlulupa, sino patitikitan ko? Naiintindihan niyo po ba yung kalagayan namin?
Yan nga, sir, eh.
Oh. Naiintindihan ko po kayo.
naman, sir, eh. Yung inaano ko lang din naman yung hirap na pera na itutubos namin doon.
Oo.
Tapos yung oras na ano,
Pero
sir.
kung ako sa inyo, sir, kung nagbabayad kayo ng tax mo, matuwa ka. Dahil ginagawa ng mga kawani ng gobyerno ang trabaho nila. Sulit po yung buwis niyo.